fans, welcome in for your Saturday night hockey. We got your Littleton Hawks taking on Telluride. We got just about a minute on that game clock, or on the warm-up clock. So we'll get started here in about 67 seconds. If you know, you know. Real close, real close. All right, this afternoon, this evening, whatever time it happens to be for you, we are going to have Mr. Branson back there in net for us. And it looks like our starting crew for you this afternoon is going to be Helen Chance, Bride, and Kenevin. And then Zach Hansen on the far side. Got Ilya and Nolan making up your D pair. Off the face-off, puck gets one back to Nolan. Nolan's going to take it up the side. He finds Bryden. Bryden's going to take it up, sends it in deep. Kellen's going to chase. Good work. Zach also over in there, battling hard. Here comes our crowd. Game started a little early for us tonight. We got a Telluride player down in the corner, so the whistle blows. Not sure what happened in that scramble there, but player down, draws a whistle. He's going to see himself off the ice. And Bryden is going to get our face off. Ooh, it gets sent all the way back deep. No icing is the call, so Nolan in a foot race. He's going to meet it at the end boards. Telluride gets control of it. Hawk's able to send it up and out. Now we got Zach on the forecheck. Telluride looking to push it out. It hits a Telluride skater. Telluride moves in. Hawk's able to move it right back out. Colin finds Kai. Oh, Kai lets it slip off. He's going for the toe drag. Just slips right off the edge of his stick. Telluride's going to move through the middle. Over to the far side. Nolan. Nolan takes it behind, up off the boards. Hawk's unable to clear it on that one, but Trace is on it. He's going to send it up, looking for Kai. Telluride gets it back, clean entry. Ilya's still out there for defense with Nolan. Kai on the far side, looking for the pass. Can't quite grab. Puck all the way back to Branson. Branson's going to kick that one to the side. Hawks move it up and out. Colin with some speed finds Tyler on the far side. Tyler shot in. Grab, smother, and whistle.
I don't know if it's easier or not.
It's a little easier. All right, so Carson on the face-off, he's out there with Christian and Tyler. He wins it over to Tyler. Tyler moves it forward. Tyler shot in. Puck still loose, goes behind. Puck's going to come out. Nolan and Rhett are out on defense for you right now. Christian able to move it around the backboards. Tyler's going to find it. He's going to pick it up. Oh, it gets tangled up in the circles. Able to keep it. Sends it back deep for Carson. I forgot which skater I was talking about. Christian pulls it off the sideboards. Hawks collect center ice. Larry with his new white stick. Moves it up to Christian. Christian's going to send it. Oh, tries to send it deep. Doesn't get where he wants it to go. Nice stop there by Bryden. Picked up by Zach. Zach up the near boards with some speed. Love that. Moving around the outside. Kennevin's going to meet it up on the far boards. Sends it back around. Telluride moving it down the near boards. Good keep by Bryden. Sends it forward. Kellen gets a touch on it. Kellen out front to Bryden. Oh, loose puck. Telluride's able to clear. Larry's going to grab. Drops it back. Good DD pass to Nolan. Moves it up to Bryden. Boys are moving fast right now. I like this a lot. 10:55. Bryden sends it up to the far boards. Gets it deep. Chases his own dump. Nice. Telluride supports us a little bit by keeping it on our side. All right. Kai moves it forward. Kellen takes out a player and sees himself off the ice. Out front is the Kai, Colin, and Trace line. Colin with doing a little dance. Sends it deep. Trace is going to chase. Trace behind. Telluride moves it out. Colin on it. Nice. It is in skates. Telluride soccer moves it forward. Good work there by Nolan. Nolan right at the blue line. Moves forward, clears the neutral zone. Looking to get a pass on it. Drops it to Colin. Colin shot in off the goalie's head. Colin's going to pick it up behind. Telluride moves it out. Good work. Hawks clear. Colin all the way over to Trace. Trace is going to find the blue line. He keeps going. Trace shot in. Stick to the side. They are going to send that all the way down. That is going to go far side of Branson for an icing whistle. I just found out our cameraman has had a few drinks. And the trash talking husband has opted out of the volunteering. All right, Telluride moves it to their man center ice. Cole on his guy, able to keep that shot from going to Branson. Shot towards Branson, picked up by Tyler. Tyler moves it out. Shot in on Branson. Picked up by Larry. Larry up off the boards. Can't get it around some Telluride jerseys. Carson shovels it up the far side. And we've got a penalty coming up. Interference, I believe that is on Telluride. Yes, sirree, Bob. All right, 8:50 on the clock. Your Hawks are going to go on the power play for the next 2 minutes. See if they can make something good of this. Use that advantage to their advantage. Kellen, Bryden, and Zach. Ilya Nolan. Bryden kind of wins his own face-off, takes control of it, sends it behind for Bryden, or for Kellen. Kellen Danson goes for the wrap. Puck out front. Telluride able to move it out. Ooh, good work by Kellen. Hard work there. It's taken into the board. Zach, good pressure. Good work again by Kellen. Kellen is not having it tonight. Kellen with the pickup. Goes for the, tries to go for the wrap, tries to go for the lift. Puck goes up and over. Kellen's just going to keep plugging away at that side post there. Cover and whistle. I think they're making plans for later. That's what that feels like. I think they were trying to make some dinner plans. I would love to mic some of these boys up, but at the same time, it's probably a good thing we don't. Okay. Trace is going to take the face off. He's got Kai and Colin on his wings. Ilya takes the shot. Kai was there for the tip, but it's going to go wide. Nolan pick up on the far side. Nice. All the Hawks on it. Nolan sends it back in. Trace is going to chase. Puck gets sent up and out. Ilya gets a touch on it, center ice. But Telluride comes away with control. Drop pass for Telluride. Good sticks by the Hawks. Sent behind. Sent out front. Off of a defender there. Nice blockage. And we have connected helmets. Get a helmet-to-helmet situation. They have come unstuck. Okay, so Ilya's going to see himself off to get his helmet situation fixed. Your Hawks are going to move that puck up and out of the zone. Christian with some fire in him. Carson sends it back up to Christian. Christian shovels that in deep. He's going to chase it. Good forecheck. Still 27 seconds on that power play for your Hawks. Carson, pressure, able to keep. Oh, big hit by Telluride. Zach pops right back up. Larry moves it to Christian. Christian, big pass over to Tyler. Tyler was the one who got taken out on that far side. Larry working to move it out. There it goes. Telluride back full strength. Shot in on Branson. He's going to move that to the side. Larry goes to the corner. There we go. Moves it up the sideboards. Kellen and Carson collectively able to move it out. Big shot in on Branson. Gloves it up and over. Good work there by Larry. Oh, puck out in front. Branson for the cover. There is a little bit of a size differential there between Rhett and Telluride number 1. But Rhett is still getting in there like a little dog in a big dog fight. 6:17 on the clock. Bryden's going to take the face off. Gets it over to the side. Hawks trying to move it out. Telluride holds at the point. Callan able to move it forward. Zach's going to chase it. Good hustle, Zach. Picked up on the side. Shot goes over, deflected up over the net. Zach shovels it behind. Callan's going to chase it. Callan picks it up off the boards. Looking around to see options. He drops it for Ilya. Ilya behind. Ilya drops it for Callan. Callan's still on it, dancing around the circles. Oh, he was trying to shovel it back. That puck is going to go back up into the bench of Telluride. Switcheroo for your front line. Colin, Kai, and Trace. 5:32 on the clock. Trace wins it over to Kai. Kai hits the outside of the net. Colin goes for the gets it across the paint, but can't find a friendly stick. That puck is going to go all the way down, and that's the whistle we needed. That was the icing whistle. So we're going to redo this whole thing. New face-off, same circle. Got 5:19 left in period number 1 here. Telluride's going to come away with the puck off of that face-off. Oh, Ilya with a nice pick at the red line. Gets taken down, pops right back up, but that is a tripping call. I'm not used to getting penalties that actually get called, so I was a little hesitant on that one, but that is going to be a penalty. So Telluride's going to send their player to the box. Another 2-minute, one-man advantage for your Hawks. Let's see if we can get one in the net this time. Let's go, boys. Puck over to Colin. Colin moves it forward. Telluride's going to grab. Ilya picks up in the neutral zone. Nice D-to-D pass. Finds Nolan. Nolan moves it in. He gets taken off on the boards over on the far side. Telluride's carrying it through. They've got a skater advantage. Branson able to deflect that up into the netting. Hawks have a little bit of a cheering section over here. Looks like Larry and Cole have swapped out on the D line. And then Tyler, Christian, and Carson are your new forwards. Carson and Tyler both working on the far side, off the post, into the netting, and out. Boys need to talk to each other and figure out where to go so they're not standing on top of each other. 1:30 left in the penalty. This is a Hawks power play. Shot in on Branson, glove save. Branson seeing more shots than he should during a power play. There we go. Tyler Noble carries it out. Bugger gets taken off of it right as he hits that center circle. 5 Littleton and 1 Telluride. There we go. Larry sends that up, finds Carson. Carson finds some space. Carson's going to send that, tries to send it on net deep. Bounces off the Telluride hip. Telluride able to move around center ice. Oh, Telluride goes for the cross pass, but it does not happen. Hawks need to keep moving their feet. 43 seconds on that penalty. Good block there by Larry. Larry up the boards, finds Christian. Nope, that comes back to Larry. next cheering section. Oh, up and over. Puck out front. Puck loose in front of Branson. Branson is able to get a cover on it and get the whistle. Good work by the Hawks there. Good work by Branson right there. 7 seconds on the penalty. 3:14 on the clock. Puck shot out in front. Ilya picks it up. He's going to move it up the boards, even strength. Hawks working hard on this near side to try to get it over the line. They just are not able to mine that blue line. Nice stick away by Branson. Puck out in front. Telluride picks it up. Shot in. Oh my gosh. Gets stuck in Kellen's skates. Hawks really struggling to clear the zone here. Kellen able to get it over that blue line, but Telluride's going to control it. Ilya picks it up. Dances behind the net. He sends it over. D to D, pass, back to D, back to D. Him and Nolander's playing catch behind the net here. Oh, big long pass up to Kai is interrupted. Telluride with a big shot in from the neutral zone. Whistle before Branson can play that out. 1:51 left on the clock for period number 1. Still scoreless. Puck comes over to the near board off of that face-off from Trace. Hawks able to move it out. Colin. All 3 of them on the front line. Over to Kai. Kai shovels it. Oh, if that would have been a rebound, we would have had that, peeps. But that shovel gets smothered. And the whistle gets blown. 1:37 left on the clock. Boys had all 3 of them on that front line. Colin digs it out. Shot goes across the paint to the far board, to the near boards. Larry sends it back up behind. Colin picks it up behind. Tries to shovel it out front. It hits the back of the net and then gets tied up in some skates. No, the Vale guy is back. He's screaming Telluride. Okay. Telluride moves it in. Trace with the pickup. He's going to go all the way behind Branson, figure out which direction he wants to go with it. He's going to opt to send that over, finds Kai in the neutral zone. Kai tries to get it underneath skates, but he is going to draw a penalty. Interference. So Telluride to the box for the 3rd time. They're sending 2 players. And a technical on the coach. And he's out. Telluride coach trying to get some clarity on the penalty. Oh, not the coach, the kid. There seems to be some mass confusion about what is happening right now. Telluride player is going to go home with a busted stick if he keeps this up. He gets himself off of the ice. Slams the door on his way. Our boys are Nolan's staring at the bench. Our boys were playing pass. Okay. All right. Carson, gathering the troops. Might as well have a conversation while we got the time. We got 54 seconds on the clock. We've got number 86 who had hit, or sorry, 80, yep, 86 with the interference penalty. And then 11 also had some penalty, which is now a 7-minute penalty, but he was ejected. So Telluride will be 3 skaters for at least the next 2 minutes. Oh, nope. Now we have a player trying to get into the penalty box for that second penalty. While the play is happening out front, I'm so sorry. Hawks unable to make that happen. Christian has now come out with Tyler and Carson. Nolan at the blue line gets it up to Tyler. Tyler shot in and he gets it! Tyler able to ricochet off of that goalie. Under 30 seconds. Oh, it is definitely a Hawks crowd over there. They are standing up, walking away. All right, Tyler gets him on the board for the first time this afternoon with 31 seconds left in the period. Less than 30 seconds into the first penalty for Telluride. The second penalty still has 6.5 minutes left on it. Carson wins that back to Ilya, but it's going to go past his stick. Telluride forechecking hard. They are going to be 4 skaters to our 5. Tyler and Noble moving it up the far side. Christian with the pickup. Drops it back to Nolan. Nolan winds up. Shot up front, gets deflected around and in again. Nolan with goal number 2. This is momentum we have not had for a while. I love this, and I really wish we had more time on this period. You can stand right here. One of our moms just came back from the bar. She missed both of those goals, and everyone is sending her away. Whistle off of that face-off. Conversation with Telluride leads us to a review. Telluride's still 1 skater short because of the severity of the player 11's penalty, and that is going to be the end of period. Uno. All right.
I would say yes, but Bonnie's gets really epic early, so I don't want to forget that. What did they get? Monstrum? Oh, in the front of your tree. Okay. Sorry.
You gonna announce?
I was people rushing out down here and they were just went fast.
That made me laugh as well. Did you see what his penalty was?
It was like probably a slash or something. No. It was unsportsmanlike and then another unsportsmanlike game as well.
All right, period number 2. Here we go. Oh, it's the wins that face-off forward. Christian sends it deep. Carson chases into the boards. Tyler switches direction, gets it to Christian's stick. Christian's got Carson out front off of the skate. Carson still out front, couldn't quite get that pass from Christian. Telluride moves down, shot it on Branson. The glove saved that like it was nothing. Off of that face-off, Kellen wins it to the, Bryden wins it to the side. Kellen's gonna pick it up on the far side. Kellen gets it to Cole. Oh, Cole was trying to shovel it back. No go. Woo! Off of Branson. Hawks not able to move it out on that one. Larry behind. They try to go for the wrap. Puck loose out front. Goes to the far side. Telluride with a lot of pressure right here. Nice move by Cole. Clears the zone. Telluride unable to clear it. Bryden holds it at the blue line. Gets it deep. Back over to Kellen. Kellen goes for the shot, tries to get it between the goalie and the post, but unable to do so. 12:44 on our second period clock. Oh, Bryden wins the faceoff, but it goes right between our D. Nolan picks it up. Hard up off the boards. Gets it past Zach. That one had all the pressure we've been looking for. Ilya picks it up behind. Gets it to Nolan. Nolan's going to move it forward on his own stick. Gets it to Zach right as he crosses. Oh. Bryden keeps at the blue line. He's going to send that deep. Nolan able to keep it. Bryden gets pushed out of the zone. Bryden trying to figure out where to go with this. He's going to dump it. Telluride picks it up in the neutral zone, though. Moves through, moves in. Lots of pressure there by Kai and Ilya. Shot in on Branson. Glove save again. Branson ate his Wheaties today. I know that dates me. 3:44 left on that large penalty from Telluride. 11:38 on the clock. All right, back behind. Larry able to clear the zone. Telluride picks it up, moves it back into their zone. Trace on the forecheck. Up off the netting, which is definitely not what he wanted to do, but we'll take it. Trace, Colin, and Kai, Brett, and Larry are all of your skaters. Telluride's going to win that and move it forward. Nice work by Larry. Good defense by Larry on that one. Cross ice pass comes all the way over to Colin. Colin nutmegs. Oh, gets it to Trace. Trace was trying to get it back out to Colin. Slight disconnect there. Picked up behind by Trace. Colin with its stick in the way there. Colin's still on it. He's got, nope, Trace and Colin both trying to fight for it behind the net there. Telluride on the side. Kai jumps in, can't get a stick on it. Telluride's going to move it out. Shot in on Branson. Big save by Branson. Larry moves it out. Loses his footing, but he stays on it. He moves it all the way up. He's going to take it through the neutral zone. He gets it behind. Out front. Oh, bouncing puck. Bouncing puck. That's going to clear all the way down. Branson's going to mind his post. Rhett's going to pick it up. Rhett gets taken out, but penalty is drawn. Holy bananas. That is another advanced penalty. That is a huge size differential there. I don't know what that penalty is. A rolling hands. Oh, charging. Charging and a misconduct. So we are going to have a 2 and 10 on Telluride there. So we're going to stand the power play for a while longer. We're going to advance that power play to a 2-man advantage. Telluride's box getting a little crowded over there.
Probably a charge and then a misconduct.
Yep. My sidearm expert right here is telling me that was a charging call. Behind the net, Christian is fighting. He drops it off for Tyler. Tyler out to Nolan. Back to Tyler. Tyler sends it to Christian. Christian able to keep his feet. Telluride, big Telluride boy. Moves it forward, gets a shot on Branson. He's going to nudge that one to the side. Picked up by Ilya. Ilya's going to go, as he should. Ilya, backhand, save. Ilya carries that one all the way down. So we got 139 on the number 11 penalty, 116 on the new penalty. So we still have a minute and a half of 3-on-5. Kenovan Hansen, Jance. Kenovan to Kellen. Oh, Kellen was winding up for that one. Stick sends it into the glass. Nice control. Nolan takes the stick out of a Telluride hand. Right into Kellen. Oh, Kellen. Shot blocked. Kenovan on the puck again. Bryden dancing around with it. He drops it for Kellen. Kellen moving around with it. Kellen. Shot. Nolan gets a touch on it and it hits Branson. So we are going to see a recollect. 54 seconds on the first penalty, 31 on the second. That is an icing call. Trace on the face-off. Nice work. Strong stick. Gets it to Colin. Colin with a little touch that did not get where he wanted it to go. Colin gets it back to Larry. Larry up to Trace. Trace is going to work his way in. Oh, he was going for Kai. Cole holds it on the blue line, sends it to the other side. 1 penalty released. So now 4-on-3 hockey for 16 seconds. Good work by Trace. Trace dancing. Finds Cole. Cole shot in. Kai out front with tries to get the deflection. Can't get it. I know I'm yelling. I'm so sorry. Over to Trace. Trace tries to get it up through some skates. Can't make it happen. Now we are 5-on-5 hockey. Shot in on Branson. Goes off of his pads and out. Kai was going to try to chase that down, but he gets there. I thought that was going to be an icing. Cross-ice pass, looking for the fresh skaters off of the bench. Swing and a miss by Carson. Got a little too much momentum moving forward on that one. Telluride moves in. Hawks are still on it. Carson up and out. This is fire we have not seen from these boys all weekend. Offsides. hockey now. Telluride has used up their 2-minute penalties. They still have a skater in the box serving that 10, but that player has left the building. Hawks move it up the side. Gets sent deep by Telluride. Nolan picks it up behind. Nolan gets a touch on Carson. No icing. That touch counts. We'll take it. Carson chases into the corner. Tyler there to back him up. Tyler getting all sorts of harassed behind the net there. Picked up by Christian. Christian moves it to the circles. Christian gets it towards the front. Backhanded. I think there is going to be another penalty. Hook called on Telluride. Goes back to the box. I believe that is 86's second penalty of the game, if I can remember my numbers. Another 2-minute power play. Kennevan on the face-off. It's going to go behind for Kellen. Kellen squished into the boards. He's going to clear that puck out. Nice work there by Ilya. Ilya gets the puck center. Kellen taken down, but keeps getting taken down. He's going to lose the puck. Telluride's going to carry it through. Nice work by Nolan. Oh, in skates. In skates. Shot goes all the way across. No go. Hawks working. Kennevan moving in. Kennevan gets it out front to Jance. Jance backhands it. Finds Zach. Zach behind the net. He's going to send it back to Ilya on the D. Can't get it back to Zach. Oh, big reach by Kennevan. Kellen also with the pickup. Gets it out front. Yeah! Zach with the shot that just goes up and over. Kennevan and Jance both battling in the corner. Kellen takes a man off of his skates. Hawks crowd goes wild. Nice Ilya keep. Whistle on the play as the Telluride player that Kellen took out is still down against the boards. Telluride player able to get himself up and off. Telluride coach is frustrated at the moment, and I believe he will be seeing himself off the ice as well. There are now 2 Telluride players serving current penalties. One for the goalie and one for the player. Telluride's going to move it forward. Larry able to get a stick in the way. Trace with the pickup. Trace is going to go behind. Go, skate, move. Looking for Kai. Gets there, not great, but gets the connection. Take up space, boys. Up to Colin. Colin gets his pocket picked. There's 10 seconds on the first Telluride penalty, and then there'll be 4 skaters on the ice for the Sunrise team. Kai with a falling shot towards the net. Colin was there for a rebound, but that did not occur. 110 on the penalty resulting from the coach's conversation with the ref. 4:31 left. I keep forgetting to tell you time. I'm so sorry. 4:31 left in period number 2. Puck out to Tyler. Tyler out front. Oh my gosh, Carson got a shot. Couldn't get the rebound. Carson still chasing. Christian on it. Christian trying to dig it up off the boards. Carson behind. Digging, digging, digging. Puck pops out and cleared. Ilya, good pressure there. Keeps the puck in the neutral zone. Hawks move it in. Tyler on the far side. Shot towards the center. Couldn't get through all the traffic. Ilya, big shot in. Hits Christian in the chest. He's going to send it behind, looking for Tyler. 25 seconds on the penalty. Tyler, big shot in. Tyler gets his own rebound. Goes behind, picked up by Christian. Christian out front. Can't find a hot stick. Telluride moves it through the neutral zone. Met by all the Hawks when he comes in. Nolan, cross ice to Christian. Christian gets a shot, goes behind. 5-on-5. Telluride gets a shot that's going to go wide. Ilya picks up on the far side, sends it up the boards. Zach on the grab. Hansen moves in. He gets it behind. Kennevin's going to chase. Telluride with the pickup. Telluride's going to clear. Nolan. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Nolan with the block there. Ranson with the save, sends it out. Kennevin finds Zach. Zach's all tangled up on the blue line. 2:36 left. Period number 2. Nolan gets taken down on the sideboards. He pops back up. Touch by Cole in the center. Big forecheck, aggressive forecheck there. Little beaver tailing. Puck's going to go back around. Cole's going to pick it up. Grab by Nolan. Nolan gets it to Kai. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Nolan. Who was that? That was Kennevin. Kennevin gets it up to Kai. Goalie went to play it behind, left the net open, but no Hawks are there. Nice pickup by Carson. Carson tries to get it to oh, that was Colin. Colin tries to get it to Trace. High up off the glass, it's going to come around. Cole is going to hold. Gets the shot towards the center. Puck was just standing there for a second, but Hawks could not get a stick on it. Telluride moves out. 1:26 left in period 2. Telluride shot up and over. Kai on the near boards trying to move it out. No puck movement. There we go. Dug out by Trace. Trace finds his way across the blue line. Oh! I thought the other team was going to get that in for us. Trace was looking for Colin, found a Telluride skate instead, but the goalie is able to cover on that. Exactly 1 minute on the clock remaining here in period number 2. Christian, back to Larry. Larry sends it deep. Carson is down. I did not see that hit happen. Okay, puck out front. Carson gets the shot, but the goalie sits down on it. Carson on the faceoff. Sends it all the way around for Christian, 41 seconds. Ilya, shot towards the center. Hey, we did it! We did it! That was messy, but it was in! Deflected off of the chest of a Hawk, but Carson cleans it up. And Carson gets number 3. Good work, gentlemen. All right. All right, off of that face-off, Tyler with the grab and the forward movement, 28 seconds on the clock. Not a trip, just caught an edge. Christian sends it back behind looking for Carson. Carson can't get a stick on it to get control. Telluride's going to move deep. Telluride shot in. Cover save by Branson. 8:08 on the clock. Bryden on the face-off. Wins it to the side. Nolan is going to decide which way to go with it. Telluride's going to help him out with that one. That is the end of period number 2. This is the hardest the boys have played all weekend. They are fighting hard tonight.
I'm like, what happened to like Seattle and Minnesota? Like they look really good now. But
Yeah. This is the team we saw in Seattle. This is the team we saw in Minnesota. This is the team we saw fight the whole rest of the season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 14 minutes left of Hawks hockey on your Saturday night. And your starting skaters for period number 3, Bryden in the center, Help, and Zach on his wings. They are currently being backed up by Larry and Rhett. Gets pushed forward, but Telluride's going to send it back. Kennevan with a slash. Good pressure there by Zach. Zach gets all the way behind the net. Kellen's going to back him up. Grab the puck. Taps it out front. Trey's hot off the bench. Couldn't quite get there in time. Telluride's going to come out fighting this period. Kellen with the pickup. Deflected behind. Hawks able to keep. Trace on the side. Working, digging. Kai comes in to back him up. Trace digs it out. Cross ice to Rhett. Rhett keeps control of it. Taps it over to Colin. Colin shot towards the center. Gets deflected over to the boards. Trace picks it up, cycles in with Larry. Larry gets it behind to Colin. Colin was trying to tap it to Kai. Telluride's going to clear it all the way down. Rhett's going to grab, send it back. Oh, not over the blue line. Telluride able to keep. Kai, nice work. Hawks, collectively, nice work. Colin on the forecheck. Drops it back. Larry with the pickup. Larry and his new white stick. Carson out on the ice trying to clear the puck. Telluride's able to hold. Rhett had a baby. Rhett over into the corner, holding the man against the boards. Puck out front. Telluride moves in. Shot in on Branson. Kick to the side. Kai is going to send that all the way down for an icing. Hawks came to play tonight. Tyler, Christian. Oh, shot up and over. And Kenevin. That's going to go up into the netting for a redo. Carson on the face-off this time. It's back to the blue line. Telluride's going to send it to the near corner. Send it back to the point. Picked up by Christian. Christian sends it up to Tyler. Tyler's got some space and support. He's going to get that deep. Carson's going to go chase it also. Nolan. That's what we need. He's going to send that across the ice. Ilya moves up on it. Hawks not able to hold. Nice Christian on the back check there. Able to move it out. Telluride able to move it in. Oh, Telluride able to hold. Shot in. It's deflected off a big old number one. And they're going to get their first point of the night. Number one standing right in front of him, taking up a lot of space. Bryden gets the puck up to Kellen. Kellen takes the shot. So much power, it rebounds all the way back out. Hawks need to stay strong here. Telluride is going to make sure that they fight for this last 10 and a half minutes. Branson gets the cover and the whistle. Puck goes behind. Telluride gets it out front. Good stick there by Cole. Puck up to Kellen. Kellen touches it forward to Bryden. Bryden forward. Shot! Gets it! Baby! That was a beautiful shot. Good work for Bryden. Bryden, number 4. All right. Trace, Colin, Kai. Dancing around our blue line, and Telluride pulls an offsides. 10-10 on the clock. to Larry. Larry looking for Trace and Kai. A second offsides. You got to know which side of the line to be on. Cole and Larry are defense. I don't think I said that on this third face-off. Telluride wins it back. Larry gets it to the blue line, but Telluride holds. Shot in on Branson. He's going to collect. Good work, Branson. Trace on the face-off. Telluride gets a shot in. Branson moves it behind. Larry into the corner. Larry gets it up to Colin. Colin and Kai have some space. Colin to Kai. Kai shot wide. Telluride behind. Trace harassing. Kai still harassing in the back. Goalie has no stick, but he's going to be able to get it before we move back. Telluride moves forward. Shot in on Branson. Cover, smother, save, whistle. All those things. 9:15. Wholesale change for the Hawks. Ilya, Nolan, Christian, Carson, Tyler, Branson, but he's not new. He's a rock star tonight. Puck goes behind. Christian touches it back to Ilya. Ilya to Nolan. Ooh, Nolan runs into some bodies. There we go. Hawks move it out. Tyler and Christian moving forward. Tyler to Christian. Christian's touch just goes high and it goes up into the netting. It was the right play, the right move. Puck just went high. Christian, far side. Ilya and Christian both working to keep it. Not able to do it, but Carson's going to be able to grab it. Passes it back to Nolan. Telluride gains control of it in the neutral zone. Shot in on Branson. Glove save. That kid is making his job look so easy tonight. Every grab is so clean. Let's be clear, I know his job is not easy. Bryden, Zach, and Kellen are your new forwards. Ilya and Nolan are still out there on D. Kellen moves it forward, switches the ice. Zach's going to chase. Telluride's turn to switch the ice. They move in. Drop pass. Cross ice pass. Brett's all sorts of tangled up. There we go. Kellen moves it forward. Cross ice pass. Gets it to Zach's stick. Telluride moves it out. We got Zach deep. There we go. Bryden on the blue line. Oh, loses it. Tennyson keeps. Gets it deep. Bryden with the pickup behind. Taking off the puck as he tries to move around. Hansen still deep. Telluride's going to move it around and move it out. Nice stick there by Rhett. Picked up by the Hawks. Telluride grabs. Puck out front. Oh, I don't like that loose puck out front. Moves behind. Good work by Zach tying him up in the front. Oh, nothing he could do on that one. Puck's going to go over Branson's head. 7:09 left in period number 3. That was a good shot through traffic. Pick it up, boys. 7 minutes is a long time. Nolan moves it up looking for Kai. Trace is going to be the one to pick it up. Colin's going to send him forward. He says, you go. Trace to Colin. Colin goes for the windup. Doesn't get as much sauce on it as he wants to, and the goalie's going to cover on that one.
Yes. Yes.
Trace on the face-off. Goes to the side. Telluride picks it up. Telluride moves it forward. Good work there. Hawks able to hold them up for a beat. Colin and Kai at this point. Kai stick. Trace gets it up to Kai. Kai gets it over and taken out. I think that was a size issue. Back behind is Trace. Telluride able to move it out. Shot in on Branson. Hits a glove on it, but can't squeeze it. Trace. All sorts of tangled up. Able to get it out. Finds Tyler. Tyler shot in. Stick to the side. Ilya shot behind. Carson and Tyler out front. Carson gets it to Tyler. Tyler's going to move it behind as he gets squished into the boards. That goes all the way down for an icing. No icing. My bad. Thought that was icing. Nolan. Okay. Ilya on the blue line gets it up to Carson. Carson winds up, shot. Ah. Save, whistle. 5:28. Carson on the face-off. Christian and Tyler on his wings. Telluride's going to win that face-off, and they're going to move it around the far side. They find their man in open ice. They move through. Shot is going to come all the way to the blue line, but Telluride, nope, not able to keep it in. They're going to move back in, though. Larry, good stick. Christian, good defense. Larry moves it to Christian. Christian gets a touch to Carson. Drop passes it to Christian. Was moving it to Carson, but Carson's going for a change. A little miscommunication there. Larry moves it up, finds Kenevin. Kenevin moves in. Telluride able to move it out. Big body gets in the way there. Telluride move in. Shot deflected up into the netting. 4:31 left on the clock for period number 2. Your Hawks still have a 2-point lead. 4.5 minutes is a lot of hockey. Goes behind. No, Ilya with the pickup. Ilya's taking up some space. Ilya gets taken off the puck as it crosses the red line. Good work by Nolan, sends it right back out. Kenevin working. Telluride moves it back in. Good defense there. Telluride still in control of it though. Shot goes to the side. Puck out front. Nice work, Branson. 3:52. Trace is going to take the face off here. Trace wins it over to the side, but Telluride is going to gain control of it. Trace able to get it out. Telluride gets a stick on it. Telluride moves in. They're going to go behind. Puck out front. Telluride shot. Rebound. Branson with the save. Branson working his magic. Loose puck out front gets rebounded. Branson gets a cover on it. Gains the whistle. There's not enough time on the clock to make my heart rate slow down. 3:27. Timeout called.
Early game, daylight savings.
Looks like Coach Mike in there giving them some words of wisdom, some energy, some let's go, boys. Let's play one more day of hockey. Trace on the face-off. Puck comes up to Colin. Colin gets it over the blue line. Kai gets a touch on it. Kai gets it to Trace. Trace, all sorts of mess with. There we go. Colin on the pickup. He's got to wait for Kai. Hawk's able to get it in. Trace out front to Colin. Colin, kicks it to his forehand and it goes just wide. Rhett on the pickup. Rhett over to Larry. Larry moves it up to Colin. Colin shovels it deep. Trace is going to chase. Nobody with a whole lot of pressure here. Telluride moves it in. Shot in on Branson. 2:33 on the clock. Puck's not moving with a whole lot of force right there. It's been a long game, but they still got 2.5 minutes to go. Let's go, boys. Puck's able to clear. Let's go. Telluride moves it in. Nolan sends it over to Ilya. Ilya up to Christian. Christian gets it out. Carson on the rush. Oh, Carson with a pass to Tyler. Tyler backhands it, but it's going to go behind. They ran out of real estate. Oh, wraparound! Bugger! Whistle. Oh, stinker bug. Whistle on the play. I'm sorry, I can't tell you why. Tyler had a good wraparound opportunity right there. 2:05 on the clock. Timeout called by Telluride. Branson and Sachin over there, staying loose, staying positive. have 2 minutes and 5 seconds to close out this game. We got to keep seeing that same fire we saw the rest of it. Carson's going to take the face off. Telluride collects off of the face off. They're going to move it out. Ilya. Nice hold. Oh, I thought he held and waited for Carson. All right, 10 seconds off the clock, 1:55 left. Christian pushing it forward off of that face-off, but Telluride's going to move out. Telluride moves in. Nice work by Christian. Atta baby! Christian moves it forward. Carson picks it up. Carson shot off the side of the net. That's the fire. That's the fire. Tyler gets it out front. Christian's all tangled up. Can't make it stick. Telluride moves in. 119. Saved there by Branson. Nolan on the pickup. Nolan's going to send that deep. 1:08 on the clock. Hawks going for a change. Kellen Jantz. Good forecheck. Hawks are going to move that towards the blue line. Nice stick by Kellen. Telluride's going to grab. There we go. Kellen, 48 seconds. Oh, looking for Bryden. Bryden's going to pick it up off the boards. A little indirect pass there. Bryden drops it for Kellen. Out front, Kellen looking to jam it home. No go. Goalie sits on it. 33.9. Switching out. Colin, Kai, Trace. Larry and Cole are in your back lines. Sorry, I keep forgetting to announce who the back line is. Cole shot in. Kai was there for a rebound. Whistle didn't blow. He was okay. 29.7 seconds left. Less than 30 seconds of hockey left on our Saturday night. Cut to the side. Colin tries to shovel it deep. That is not what he wanted to do. I guarantee that is not what he wanted to do. But he did, so we're going to get another face-off. Puck goes to the back. Telluride's going to send that all the way around. Good back check. Colin there. Some speed. Battle against the boards. Larry with the puck. Oh, finds Trace. Trace getting all sorts of harassed. Stays on it. You guys, that is going to be enough to get us one more day of hockey. Woo! Hawks are able to pull out a win here tonight. Hawks are going to get one more day to wear these uniforms, be with these boys, and hit the ice. We will see you tomorrow. Check our Facebook page. We will update what time that game will be. Don't forget daylight savings, so update those clocks because you don't want to miss it. One more day for these boys. Hard fought game. This is the fire we did not see all weekend. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you again in the morning. Okay, for those still here, we are going to be 8:15 Mountain Time tomorrow morning, which is 7:15 if you're really thinking about the daylight savings thing. See you at 8:15.